Some of the content in this podcast does not belong to me and is displayed for entertainment purposes only. Step to the throne.
The Goldie Gossip Podcast. Step to the throne.
Let's do this. To the great. To the great. To the great. To the great. Shout out to my light skin girls. We don't fuck around with the light skin hoes. I like my black girls brighter than night. I like my white girls whiter than white. Ain't no in between, I ain't sipping lean. And if there ain't you, I can stay for the night. A canary and a crow, locked in the cage. I'm a knuckle cause I'm on my rage. Time's up, I got to engage. Light skinned niggas is the king of the cage. Nowadays they like in the waist and snaps tight, but don't believe the hype. Light skin, green eyes, big fro. But I ain't stopping cause I keep it on the low. Give me a minute to turn the page. I'm a some nigga that's on a beige rage like Luda. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. Welcome, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, to the 142nd edition of the Goldie Gossip Podcast. It's your boy Goldie Himalaya. And let's just do the flip. And there's the flip. All right, guys, let's get right into some unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts is what I tell you guys about very interesting things that may be unbelievable. Now, what I want to talk about is Wendy's hamburgers. Back in 1984, they were going under. Basically, they wasn't selling enough burgers, so they had to come up with a new campaign. And the new campaign was an all-white lady by the name of Clara. Her name was Clara. She died shortly after joining the campaign. But right now, I'm going to show you a short clip of the Wendy's commercial back in 1984 that brought them back to life. Check out Clara, guys.
It certainly is a big one.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places do a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
So that was a clip, guys, of Wendy's and Clara, who died shortly after joining the campaign. And she brought them back from basically bankruptcy. And that is an unbelievable fact. That's right. Little old lady saved Wendy's from bankruptcy. Now, let's get right into a segment of my worst jobs ever. All right, guys. I gotta take you back. I gotta take you way back to the early 70s. I'm in Detroit. I'm looking for a job. Back then, the only way to get a job was to jump in the newspaper and answer ads. So there was an ad in the paper for me to be a telemarketer. I had never done it before, but when you're looking for a job, you'll take anything you could get. So I answered an ad to be a telemarketer. When I went downtown, I was very surprised because they had my own office. They had my own cubicle. I was going to work every day in a shirt and tie. Check this off, guys. These people were fraudulent, but I had no idea. So here's the deal. They were paying us good money to sit in a cubicle and sell ads over the telephone. Now, they claimed that these ads was a publication for the veterans of foreign wars. Seemed legitimate, sounded legitimate. So, for 8 hours a day, we're sitting in a cubicle and calling up businesses to place an ad in the veterans of foreign wars who was supposed to be legit. I sold all day long, and here's a red flag right here, guys. They were given, it wasn't just me, it was a whole group of young people, you know, selling for them, and they started passing out debutantes. Now, debutantes is, it's an upper. You take it and you stay geeked up for hours. And they were giving them to them so that, because they wanted us to work harder. So we sold a whole bunch of ads for the veterans of foreign wars during the day. And then they decided they would give me a night job for 4 hours at night in another building with my own office. And on that job, I was selling circus tickets that were supposed to happen at the Kearns Block. Now, the Kearns Block is downtown Detroit. If you go to the Kearns Block, all you see is grass and, you know, people walking around and enjoying the park. And they claimed that it was going to be a carnival on the 4th of July at the Kearns Block. And at nighttime, they had me selling tickets. I sold tickets to my friends. I sold tickets to neighbors. I sold tickets up the yin yang. Now, here's the deal, guys. These people were called the Caldwells. It was a fictitious name. I realize that now. They stayed right across the street from our offices in, what do you call it? Howard Johnson's. There was a Howard Johnson's hotel, and they were staying there. They had 2 offices running in the day and in the night, and they had a team of us. They were paying us good. Come to find out, I'm going to cut to the chase. These people bought a boat off of the money that we were hustling for those ads and for the circus tickets. They bought a boat. They jumped in that boat and they left Detroit to another destination to repeat the process. Now, I'm going to give them credit. They did leave us our last paychecks. They could have bailed and not gave us the paychecks. They gave us the paychecks and they gave us a bonus. So I was good with that. So anyways, come to find out, there was no Veterans of Foreign Wars publication. They got duped.
Then on the 4th of July, I went downtown to the Kern block where there was supposed to be a carnival. Nigga, it was crickets. And I could see other people pulling up and pulling out their tickets. It's supposed to be a carnival. Listen to me. I was a unwilling victim of telemarketing fraud. And that is one of the worst jobs of my life. All right, guys, let's move on. All right, I'm gonna do a spotlight on somebody. Every now and then you gotta give people their props. I want to do a spotlight on the Wayans. The Wayans family and what they've been bringing to the table. The unity amongst their family and how taut they are. So right now, I want to show you a short clip of Damon Wayans and the kind of crazy crap that they bring to the table. Check it out.
But I did it. Didn't it? Let's watch. Boy, you ain't taking that guy fast enough. Oh, no! I'll be back in 3 minutes. This time is joy. Yes, sir. I'm a captain. Ooh, they call me like the captain, boy, you lying dog to me. That's a cool name for him. I cut my own foot off, sir, to show my loyalty.
So that was a clip of not Damon, but Marlon Wayans doing some of their outrageous comedy. I wish I had more time because their whole family is talented. Keenan Ivory Wayans, Damon, Marlon, the whole family, even Kim, they're wonderful. But anyways, whenever you guys get a chance, check out the Wayans on anything. Oh, by the way, Marlon has a new movie out called Hymns. If I had time, I would show you a clip. It's brand new. It's by Spike Lee. It's a kind of a horror movie and a kind of demonic movie. But anyways, check out Hymns. Hey guys, that's all I got for you tonight. We're gonna close this out with still another Goldie Himalaya video. Be good to yourselves. Believe in yourselves. Don't take no bull crap from nobody. To the great, to the great, to the great. To the great, to the great, to the great. To the great, to the great. To the great, to the great, to the great. Shout out to my light-skinned girls. We don't fuck around with the light-skinned hoes. I like my black girls blacker than night. I like my white girls whiter than white. Ain't no in between, I ain't sipping lean. And if they want you, I can stay for the night. A canary and a crow, locked in the cage. I'm a knuckler cause I'm on my beige rage. Time's up, I got to engage. Light-skinned niggas is the king of the cage. Nowadays they lacking the Wesley Snipes type, but don't believe the hype. Light-skinned, green eyes, big fraud. But I ain't stunting cause I keep it on the low. Give me a minute to turn the page. I'm a little nigga that's on the beige rage like Luda. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. Just smell. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. Chris Brown. On a beige rage. Light skinned niggas getting paid. I'll be a light skinned nigga to the grave. To the grave. To the grave. To the grave. When I go to get a job, I put on my light skin voice. It's a light skin choice. Light skin, pop it too low. Popping that culo. On the low like CeeLo. Trees by the kilo. I'm like a whatchamacallit, I'm like a thingamajig. Kick back, take a smoke, take a swig. Yeah, I'm high yellow, sweet like vanilla. I'm a real nigga, I'm a real go-getter. Hanging out with my light-skinned crew. With my nigga L, my nigga B too, Well, it's saying Bernardino thing. Tracks blowing up and it's going insane, Well, it's one of these times, this one of these rhymes, man up, never taking the blame, Give me a minute to turn the page. My name's Mo, niggas, it's on the page, raised like Drake. On a beige ray, Supernova. On a beige ray, Elvis Barge. On a beige ray, Kids Play. On a beige ray, Rick Fox. On a beige ray, LL Cool J. On a beige ray, Shema Moore. On a beige ray, and Heavy D. On a beige ray, light skinned niggas still getting paid up in your light skinned nigga all the way to the grave. To the grave. To the grave. High yellow to the grave. To the grave. To the grave. High yellow to the grave. High yellow on a beige range. On a beige high yellow to the grave. On a beige range. High yellow to the beige range. On a beige range. High yellow to the grave. On a beige range. On a beige rage. On a beige rage. High yellow to the grave. High yellow to the grave. On a beige rage. On a beige rage.